A day in the life of Pablo Escobar. What, are you kidding? Haven't you seen Narcos yet? Oh man, stop. You just stop what you're doing and you take your laptop out of its bag if you haven't seen the Netflix original series Narcos. Anyway, welcome back guys to another exciting video. Today we got something new for you guys. Oh man, we're more excited than you. Well, back to where we were. So the super hit series of all time featuring stars Wagner Moura, Maurice Compote, and Boyd Holbrook tells the story of the drug lord, none other than Pablo Escobar. The badass Colombian drug lord who dominated the world's most complicated and far-reaching drug trade while killing hundreds. Well, not only this, but today in this video, we'll reveal some amazing facts about Pablo Escobar, and we'll expose the most dreaded drug kingpin in history, from his pet hippos wandering Colombia to the terrible details of his death. So, do you want to know more about how this slum person turns into a millionaire? Then keep watching this video till the end. But wait, before you start the video, make sure to hit that subscribe button and press the bell icon so you don't miss out on any of our exciting videos in the future. Done? That's great, so let's start, fam. Number 1. Pablo Escobar, the drug lord. And here comes the one and only Lord Pablo Escobar. His name is good enough. Almost every drug lord in history pales in comparison to Escobar. This drug king began with little and managed to become one of the world's most powerful men in just a few decades. In fact, no one dares to beat this lord till now, because for Pablo, pain was his companion and death was his friend. Life was alcohol. The more you drink, the more you lose money, and money was an addiction. He does not know the destination and doesn't care about the routes. Yes, this is the story of Pablo Escobar, the drug lord. So in the early 1990s, Pablo, the leader of the renowned Medellin cartel and the richest criminal in history, had earned about $30 billion through illegal plans, smuggling in often brutal ways. And despite being killed by a Colombian special operations team at the age of 44, the Lord of Cocaine lived one of the most full, exciting, and luxurious lives of any man in history. And that's just the beginning. Let's dig into his starting career. There are a lot more facts waiting for you guys. Number 2. Starting of career. So hold your breath, because this part will reveal how Pablo starts his journey from an innocent citizen to the deadliest person in history. But please don't dare to copy Pablo's style, otherwise we can see our future behind jail bars. Well, Escobar's illegal career began with small street robberies, fraud of lottery tickets, the sale of illegal smokes, and the stealing of vehicles. But, of course, he quickly decided to go a little higher, and we love this motivation. We're a little confused about motivation, wrong dedication, or whatsoever. Well, let's move on and look at how he grew his black business so fast. Number 3. Black money. Well, it's riskier than it may sound. Yes, obviously, just imagine carrying bags full of cocaine from one state to another. Damn, come on, guys. Let's salute his bravery. Like the Don of drugs doesn't care about airport security, his image, and nothing else just for the sake of money and life full of luxuries. Oh, man. So basically, Pablo Escobar started smuggling cocaine into the United States by flying it personally at first. But afterwards, he bribed flight crews to carry the drugs into commercial airplane landing gear housings. Just like a boss. Number 4. Never-ending money. Money is nothing more than a piece of paper with printing on it, so why should one give value to a printed paper? We think that's what Pablo believes. This man smuggled 16 tons of cocaine costing $60 million into the United States every day. Man, just imagine that amounts to $1.8 billion every month, or $23 billion per year. We can't even imagine this many dollars. And not only this, let's tell you one interesting fact. $4,000 per month was invested on elastic bands to hold their cash together. And that's how he grew his never-ending money business. Well, all of the above, Mr. Don's swag is just another level. By the way, what do you think about waiting and earning legally or becoming a billionaire overnight? Which option would you choose? Number 5. Welcome to Drug Lord's Prison. Knock knock, cops here? Every story has an ending, either good or bad. The person dies and everyone lives happily ever after. But wait, it's not a Barbie movie. It's a crime story of Mr. Pablo where the villain wins and goodness dies inside him. So after living a life full of luxuries, Pablo was arrested. But in the event of extradition, Escobar reached an agreement with the Colombian government to serve 5 years in his homeland. And the drug dealer, on the other hand, not only got to pick his own bodyguards, but he also got to design and create his own private jail. As a result, La Catedral, the cathedral, was built, complete with a sports field, a spa bar, and a fountain. Looks like a villa more than a jail. Number 6. Happy Familia. Who says gangsters don't fall in love? Well, the king of drugs who ruled the world met his soulmate in 1974 and married Maria Victoria Henao, who was 13 years old, while Pablo was 25. And 2 years later, Pablo became a father of 2 sons and a daughter, Sebastian Marqueno, Juan Pablo Escobar, and Manuela Escobar. Number 7. A responsible father. People called Pablo the Don, killer, smuggler, and a lot more, but all of the above, he was a responsible father who cared for his children and family. Escobar was so concerned about his children's safety that while he was running from the cops and was grounded in order to hide his family from cops, well, in between all these raids, his daughter suffered from hypothermia. Pablo got no option as he couldn't take her to the hospital, so in order to keep her warm, he burned more than $3 million. Well, someone has said right, money can buy everything except happiness. Pablo's story taught us at least one thing. If you run for the money, you'll have everything you want except happiness and peace. Number 8. 2 ways, do or die. What else would you do if you had to choose between accepting a bribe and risking your life? The most difficult option to choose, right? In the same way, Pablo was given 2 options, silver or lead, which means either accept a bribe or get paid off a heavy amount like silver or risk being shot at the moment. But Pablo followed his own rules. Neither did he accept a bribe, nor did he waste his life. Number 9. Miami Mansion. Nothing but money talks. Pablo Escobar bought his way into the Colombian Congress with his immense money, granting him instant judicial immunity. Not only this, but the drug dealer was also granted a diplomatic visa, permitting him to fly to Miami and purchase multiple properties. And the richest drug dealer award goes to none other but Pablo Escobar, the one and only who decides to live life to the fullest. Pablo Escobar never gave up in his whole life, and that's what every one of us should adopt. Now, don't become a drug dealer, but take this in a positive sense, guys. Number 10. It's me, Don Pablo. Throughout his long and adventurous life, Escobar was known by a variety of nicknames. Other names for him included El Padrino, the Godfather, the Boss, the Lord, the Magician, Mr. Pablo, the Czar of Cocaine, and much more. Well, Lord Pablo was a good-hearted person. Despite his terrible business functions, Escobar did sponsor a few organizations intended to assist Colombia's underprivileged. He organized feeding programs, built playgrounds and sports arenas, and developed a barrio by donating money to churches and clinics. But unluckily, at the age of 44, Pablo Escobar was killed. Some assumed that the wound was caused by the victim himself. Well, who knows? So guys, that's all for today. We hope you like our video, and if you enjoyed our video, then don't forget to share it with your friends and family. Also, do let us know what you think, guys. Was Pablo Escobar a bad person? Or does poverty turn him into a bad person? Also, let us know which part of Pablo's life you like the most. And yes, moreover, let us know which video we should do next. Till then, take care and hope you have a wonderful day ahead. Bye-bye.